I do. So you may have grown clematis before and they may be growing up your trellis, but these are problem solvers because if you have a hole in your garden or a spot that just won't grow anything, put these there.
Oh, okay.
They will cover, so the way that they grow is they kind of run and they ramble and they grow out. I like to say that they dance. They dance well with other plants because they will fill that problem area. And when they do fill that problem area, you know what you won't have there? Weeds. So you will keep the weeds out, you'll cover that problem area. And another thing that they'll do is by playing well with other plants, they'll grow and they'll wind in through the legs of other plants. Some plants, like some roses, they only grow the flowers on the top part of the shrub, and so these will cover the unsightly legs of those shrubs and those roses and add some color where you desperately need it.
The colors that we're doing this hour are so beautiful. I feel like I should have said at the beginning of the show, this hour is for you if you like blue. And you know, blue flowers are a little harder to find in the garden. So we've brought you the lavender, we brought you the butterfly bush with some of the blue in it. Here's your 3-piece Sapphire Indigo Groundcover Clematis. Now's the time to pick it up. That is stunning.
I know, they're like these little stars.
Yeah, and look how they play with other colors. So you can see here how they look with red. Imagine those with the butterfly bushes are today's special value.
Yeah, and so these will grow to be about 24 inches wide, and that's what they do. They really work nicely when planted with another plant. And so they'll wind around and they'll grow, and I think these would be really neat planted near something like a mailbox or a fence post where they can both grow up and then they'll grow out a little bit. And so here you can see, they're not overtaking the other plants. They're very gentle, very delicate growers, and they'll work harmoniously with each other.
There's a ton of flowers on there, which is one of the reasons I always like the clematis, because you just like, when you see them, you almost, when they're in full bloom, it's like you don't even see leaves almost.
It's true, it covers almost all the foliage, especially when, these are called sapphire, so they do look like little jewels, or lots of jewels. You have lots of sapphires in your garden.
So how old are these plants?
So these are going to be your second season of growth. These are a representation of what we will send you, of what you will get, but these will be your second season of growth.
So what's going to come?
So,
so we'll get 3 like this.
Said, these
look, they're already ready to run.
Exactly. So these are that plant that wants to grow, that wants to spread out, and you can see that they're already running. They're going this way, they're going that way, they're coming this way. So this plant is ready to go. And my favorite trick, oh my goodness, look at all those roots. So with this many roots, you're really going to want to loosen them to make sure that they can do their best running in your garden. And so that would be really nice. And I do like these best in the garden. If you did want to plant them in a container, want to make sure you put something in the center of that container so these can grow up, because that's what they want to do. They want to grow up, they want to grow out, they really want to move.
So okay for planting in containers, but probably best in the ground.
I would like them in the ground near a friend.
Like our today's special value butterfly bush?
They would be great with the butterfly bush.
Let's see how that would look.
Yeah, so you can see the butterfly bush here. Is it stuck again? Oh yeah, it comes with it. There we go. Especially with the colors.
Yeah.
And so these will wind around at the bottom of the bush, and it won't hurt or harm this shrub at all. It will just play nicely, winding itself around, adding those little sapphire jewels as it goes. And so that's the really nice thing about it, is maybe this will be a mid-season bloomer, so in the summer all the way through to the frost. So if you have a plant that maybe has stopped blooming, like your azaleas or your rhododendrons that has stopped blooming, you can add this to it to give it that all summer long color.
So beautiful. So 4 easy payments of $10.42. This is our 3-piece Groundcover Clematis. What a great opportunity. And by the way, take advantage of ordering these now, because this is the first day we've ever done this on 4 easy payments. That easy pay will go away at the end of the day. You're also getting free shipping and handling, but you need to know that we don't know how many of these we can continue to get in, so you want to order them now. Plan your garden now so you have the best variety and some of the best values.
And the best choices.
They look so good in the garden.
They're so beautiful. And when you look at summer bloomers, they're sometimes going to be harder to find at the garden center because they want spring bloomers. We're visiting our garden centers in the spring, and they want those spring blooming plants. And so these are harder to find in the garden center. And so, like you said, you're planning now, you're getting the best choices.
You make a good point. I think sometimes garden centers, they want to sell what's the biggest, showiest plant at the time because it's more exciting to buy.
Yes.
We're not worried about that. We're more concerned about setting you up for success for the entire season.
What fits in your garden.
Spring through frost.
Yes.
perfect. All right, and don't forget about the absolute best value of the day. Our first butterfly bush, today's special value, and you're seeing in brand new colors.